Hi, this is Margaret Jackson, Small Business Concierge, Digital Magazine, AM 1220 KDOW radio show personality here in Silicon Valley. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a great Black History Month. I enjoy doing shows almost every single day on Blog Talk Radio, our extended show, to share history, Black history, Black enterprise in the late 1800s, early 1900s. If you get a chance, go out and check those out. You will enjoy them immensely. I enjoy doing them very much. So we're at the end of February. Today is actually March 1st. So this actually is your February tip. And I think we're going to move our tips and everything to mid-month so that way we're not caught at the end of the month. But I think you're going to enjoy this little bit of information to get you pumped up for the next magazine. We are expanding so much. We're doing so much so fast. And we want you to be on the rise with us. It is critical. We are coming, hopefully, more and more out of this pandemic. And we want you to be in the throes of what is going to be new for you and that new normal, that added value to what your business can be doing online. So why digital magazines? Good question. Digital magazines are the legacy of online magazines, that those that are doing traditional magazines, print magazines, I'm not sure that I believe that they will necessarily go away. I don't think so. I like hands-on just as much as digital, but we have to be we have to be innovative, and we have to look to the future for sure. So February small business tip: the current magazine landscape, types of videos, 5 reasons to add video to your magazine. That's what I'm going to talk about. Take a few minutes of your time today. Steve Jobs says this: innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. You have to be innovative. You have to keep trying new things, looking at what's going to work for your business or for your book or for whatever you have going on that you want to get out there on that digital platform. The world is available to you through digital interaction, engagement, content driven. If you've noticed, we've gotten more and more visible in terms of our engagement. Each day you're seeing us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. We continue to add, and you'll notice starting this month you're going to get more from us in terms of our email distribution through Constant Contact. We'll be doing that at least once a week. We don't want to spam anyone, so we're very sensitive about how much content you get. But hopefully it's going to be engaging enough that you can click through to videos, click through to some of our clients' videos or products, services. We're going to get back to something I used to do years ago. Is I used to highlight a business each week, and something that was a favorite to me that I thought our network should know about. So we're going to get back to that as well. So excited, very excited about that. The current landscape of digital media or magazines, web magazines are alive. They are not, and what's great about our magazine, it's flexible. We add, even while our magazine is alive, and I've called it live and flexible on air, and we add content to it. So when we publish a magazine, it's complete, but we add to it. We add more articles, we add more advertising, we add more subscribers as they engage with us. And so it keeps it interesting. It keeps it for the life of that period. The magazine can evolve. It's evolutionary. And we want it to be evolutionary. And if you want to add more articles and you come up with something very interesting to add, don't think that once we give you your MOU, you could potentially do more articles through that time period, just reach out and let us know and talk to us about it, because we're going to be doing so much more online and digital to stay relevant. So engagement opportunities are there. So web magazines are alive, and they're more valuable because hyperlinks make the content richer. People want to interact. It is appealing to them to engage. So what we're finding, and you'll see this across other trainings about digital magazines and media, that they're creating long-term readers because they want to engage. They don't want to just read and have a flat experience, but they want a very dynamic experience. So we want to give them that. And so it drives more engagement with regards to our magazine experience. So give us something to click on, or give us something that our readers can click on. So the types of video examples, these are just a few. There's many more, but I thought I would give a few examples that would make it easy for you to get some content out there. Zoom interviews, webinars, and other things that you might be doing on Zoom that might be fun. So if you're a networking group, you might want to show clips of the networking experience, or an actual networking experience online. Or if you're a cooking show, or so there's different things that you can do it yourself. You could do slideshows of still images of what you have going on. How-to videos can be available out there. Sometimes I scratch my head about insurances, and insurance people are funny because they have all of these terminologies, and the presumption is that we all know what those terms mean all the time. And sometimes in my industry, there's terms that can mean the same thing. So I have to clarify. I saw something on Twitter yesterday, and someone says, who's doing the PR for FETA? So FETA means something different to me. And there is a organization, also government organization out there, that's FETA. And then I know a food training program that is FETA. So it's interesting. So sometimes we need how-to videos or tips, or understanding like retirement, or understanding money, currency. I'm getting into trading currency, and so I'm very excited about that. And so there's a lot of information to learn there. And so video advertisement. So if you have videos, you have advertisement that we can click through to and get your customers in front of your products. We want those links, not just your website, but something specific. Maybe you're giving some sort of special rate because they're clicking through. Give them a reason to click through to your product, and we would like to put that out there as well. And of course, on your listing, your keywords are important, so you want to refresh those and keep them so they don't get stale, so people will connect with you. And let me just remind you, as our network, as our subscribers, our Advantage members, make sure that you're connecting with the Advantage members. I connected to Advantage members because one person reached out to me and was asking me about this particular member, and I had mentioned some things that this member does, and in terms of publishing books. But the whole point of that membership also is that it's a leads list. You can do business with each other. I like doing business with those that are in our magazine. I try to make that a point to do business with those that are doing business with me if I can buy products and services that I'm in need of. The first place that I look is I go to our Advantage membership to be able to do that. And sometimes I've hired from there as well. And I mean just long-term hiring as advisors, small business development center advisors, and just bringing them into that SBDC network a couple of years ago. So just different things that you can do. So industry tips and tricks. There's always industry tips and tricks and easy ways of doing things and getting connected to resources. So be creative when you're doing your videos. If you need some additional support on creating smart videos, fun videos, email me at coach@smallbusinessconcierge.biz. That's coach@smallbusinessconcierge.biz, and I'll give you more tips that will help you continue to move your products and services forward so we can get them in the magazine and keep you promoted out there. How do we keep up? Constant evolution. That I said that earlier. Constant evolution. You want to keep things moving, evolve. Don't stay stagnant. No way to go but digital. If you're not digital, you are going to be obsolete. Unfortunately, don't become that. An urgent matter, 5 reasons to add video. I'm going to wrap up with this. Excuse me. By the way, social media platforms, you want to get your magazine articles out there. You want to get your videos out there. You can use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can certainly share your stories on Instagram. You can connect. You can download your stories. You can articles. All of these different things that you should be doing to keep yourself in front of your customers, the personas that you have chosen as your target market. And so we're doing our part. We're keeping it out there and we're promoting on all of our platforms. And you should be doing the same because it makes you the thought leader for your industry. And the more you're talking about what you're doing in your industry by showing that you may be a contributor or you're advertising in the magazine, or you're doing both, or you're an Advantage member, and how it's benefiting because your customers want to trust your products and services. And so this is one way of doing it. And we're doing it in a big way. We're all over the world. It's very interesting to see who's reading in different countries. It's always just kind of warms my heart that we're not just in the United States, although a big part of our readership is in the United States, but we are touching people all over the world, including on our Blog Talk Radio. So if you are interested in being a guest on the Blog Talk Radio show, extended show with Business on the Edge, please email me at coach@smallbusinessconcierge.biz, and I'd love to get you on, or tune in and just call in. I like having callers. Blog Talk Radio is very interesting. You get a lot more callers and they want to talk a little bit. But I certainly would love to get you on and talk about things that are going with you, especially during this pandemic, how you've been hanging in there, things that you have pivoted, ways that you have slowed down to kind of regroup. Businesses are doing that as well. And make sure that you're taking part of, before it closes out, the PPP. If you have not, there's new information that's going to come out today that's going to be announced regarding the PPP for those that are sole proprietorships, single owners, and it's good news, so you can get a little bit more money there. So that's just a little side note. So 5 ways to add video. Video, number 1, is on track to be 80% of mobile data traffic by 2022. We are months away from 2022, so we want to make sure that you have videos posted. So start getting, if you do not have videos, get them made, and they don't have to be these high-end videos. Use your phone, record yourself. Not real different than what you're seeing on Facebook and Instagram when you see these little short stories. But do something. Don't do nothing. Give us something to go to. Number 2, you can build brand personas with the Small Business Concierge magazine that further connect your brand to actual humans locally, nationally, and internationally. Think big. Stay in business. Keep yourself sustainable. Number 3, video is recyclable. It can be added to your YouTube and shared on your social media platforms, as well as I stated earlier. Number 4, it can improve the quality of the content in your articles. So if you're a contributor, definitely, it improves the content of your articles when it can be clicked through to some sort of video or information. So example, hair care solutions, cooking tips, digital tools, decorating, money matters, retirement, all these things are important. Insurance tips, as I shared earlier. If you can think it and do it, I've seen some of everything on YouTube that's available. Well, I haven't seen everything. There's things that I just won't watch, but you get my point is that it's available. So make sure you get health, fitness, all that stuff. I love looking up fitness stuff, health things. I love doing that. I've got some goals I want to reach by June 30th. And I think that I will be able to do that with my fitness goals and all of that. Number 5, engagement with content will improve readership. Engagement with content. People want to engage. Help them engage. And by that, you can do some videos that are interesting enough for someone to click through and engage you even further, your products even further, getting to know you even further. This is how you build loyal customers. You want to continue to engage them. So let's get to work. Let's work together on this. This is Margaret Jackson, radio show host for AM 1220 KDOW and the publisher of the Small Business Concierge magazine. Get connected. Our new website is up. We're fine-tuning some things, but it's up. Yay. So go out and check out the Small Business Concierge new website, and we're going to tweak some things. We're going to add some additional pages. We're going to add actually pages to every single segment of the magazine, and we're adding something special. We don't have it ready just yet to launch, so I don't want to talk about it. The logo is being created for it. So we have hired a designer to specifically create 3 new logos for us. Actually, we got 2 new things coming out, so we want you to be engaged with that. By the way, finally, before I get out of here, go check out the Inclusivity Project, theinclusivityproject.com. It is an initiative by the Northern California Small Business Development Center to help and support Black businesses, Black enterprises, build them back. We lost over 40%, actually 41% of Black businesses this last year due to the pandemic. And so there's a huge initiative to help build back those businesses. And I am a part of that initiative. I am glad to have been promoted to this opportunity with the Northern California SBDC. As you know, I was the Alameda County Small Business Development Center Director. I am now part of the Inclusivity Project team, no longer the ACSBDC director. I'm excited to move into this new role to help support our Black business owners and help them create sustainable businesses that can last a lifetime and even become a Fortune 500, Fortune 1000 companies. I'd love to see that happen for them by the work that we're doing in SBDC. So have a great day, be good, and we're going to get our next video out to you sometime mid-March. We're going to start doing mid-month, so that way you're getting your content a little bit earlier and we're not running into bumping up against each month. Take care of yourself. Be good to someone out there. Stay safe. Wear your masks, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.